So now we have all this talk about the Beatles and the Rolling Stones merging for a new Rolling Stones album. I mean, sure, all that is left of the Beatles is a bass player and a drummer, and the two things the Stones need right now is a bass player and a drummer. So yes, that is the universe telling them to get it together. Of course, there are those who believe that the Stones and the Beatles were rivals, and in fact the bands were friends, and they did collaborate before. Paul and John gave the Stones their first big hit, I Want to Be Your Man. In return, the Stones have appeared on a number of Beatles songs as well. For instance, Yellow Submarine was released in 1966. It was John and Paul's attempt at writing a children's song, and I remember the movie and those blue meanies kind of had me a little freaked out when I was a kid. The boys invited Brian Jones to contribute to the song, and he provided backing vocals on the track and provides the clinking glass sound. So when you hear that, that's Brian. Another song, though pretty unknown for a Beatles song, is You Know My Name, and once again Brian Jones contributed to it. No clinking glass this time, he actually played saxophone on the track. Evidently Brian was not a very good saxophone player, but it worked out and was kept on the track. Here are Paul's own words on the subject. I thought it would be a fun idea to have him, and I naturally thought he'd bring a guitar along to a Beatles session and maybe chug along and do some nice rhythm guitar or a little bit of electric 12-string or something, but to our surprise, he brought his saxophone. He opened up his sax case and started putting a reed in and warming up, playing a little bit. He was a really ropey sax player, so I thought, aha, we've got just the tune. And then there was Baby You're a Rich Man. This was the first song the Beatles recorded outside of Abbey Road Studios. It was recorded at Olympic Round Studios in Barnes, London, and finished recording in a single day. It was fortunate that Mick Jagger was already at the studio, and it is believed that he provided backing vocals on the track, though it's hard to clearly hear him. Well, that's all for this story. Be well and do good things.